Saran. What English king broke away from the Roman Catholic Church? John?
Henry VIII.
That's correct. What was Jefferson's starship called before it was Jefferson Starship? Ian?
Jefferson Airplane.
That's correct. Who is the father of genetics who put forth... John?
Joseph Mendel.
No.
No. Nepean? Who put forth theories of heredity that are still accepted today?
Too late.
Ian?
Brother Mendel?
I'm sorry?
Brother Mendel.
Yes.
I think we could accept
Yeah.
that. The problem is in Joseph.
No, he was thinking of Joseph Mengele, probably.
Oh,
No,
Right.
Was he?
thinking of Mendel. I was using
Okay.
30-point open question on literature. In Franz Kafka's novella Metamorphosis, what does the main character turn into?
A cockroach.
That's correct. Who wrote The Sound and the Fury?
Reset.
Hemingway?
No. Nepean? William Faulkner. Name the doctor in the title of H.G. Wells' novel The Island of Dr. John?
Moreau.
That's correct. 30-point open question on history.
Excuse me.
That was the red team. Got it.
Okay.
You've done that twice.
Let's not have any
Yeah.
Let's just get on with the game.
Top team red, bottom team green.
30-point open question on history.
Oh, reset.
From what ancient country did Alexander the Great hail? John?
Macedonia.
That's correct. What was the name of the ship on which the nearly legendary pirate Captain Kidd first set sail? No? The Adventure Galley. Who was the President of the United States during the majority of the Iran hostage crisis? Ian?
Jimmy Carter.
That's correct. 40-point team question. In this two-part team question, whichever team is first to answer correctly the 10-point scramble question in part 1 is then eligible for the remaining 10-point questions in part 2. Part 1, scramble for 10. Considered by many to be the most exciting player in baseball history, this Hall of Famer was the...
Babe Ruth.
That's not correct. I'll finish the question for Nepean. Was the first player in National League history to hit 600 home runs in regular season play. His name? Claude?
Willie Mays.
That's correct. The remaining questions are for Nepean. And they deal with Willie Mays. What position did Mays play for most of his career?
Center field.
That's correct. Mays was brought up to the major leagues in 1951 to play with which team?
San Francisco.
And that's not correct. With
Is it the Giants franchise?
No, they were in New York first.
They were in New York.
Hmm? Yeah. If he had said Giants, right, but San Francisco wrong.
With which team did Mays wind up his career in 1973? The New York Mets. Okay, 40-point open question on math. Answer the following questions on trigonometric curves. What is the value of y when y equals the cosine of pi? John?
0.
That's not correct. Nepean? Timo?
1.
That's not correct. -1. What is the period of y equals the sine of x? John?
2 pi.
That's correct. What is the amplitude of the function y equals 2 times the sine of x? Angela?
2.
That's correct. What is the amplitude of a 10 curve? Ian?
Infinite or undefined?
That's
Yep.
correct. Okay. 30-point open question on biology. Who developed the modern system for classification of plants and animals? Winston?
Linnaeus.
That's correct. Robert Koch in 1876 proved a linkage between a particular disease and a specific microorganism. What was the disease? Ian?
Malaria.
That's not correct. Nepean? Anthrax. 80-point assigned question, French phrases in English. Here's an assigned question on French phrases in English in which each member of each team is assigned a 10-point question. If you miss your question, your counterpoint on the opposing team will have a chance at it for 5 points. Identify the French phrases used in English to mean. Okay, this question is for Ian. According to custom.
You want the French phrase?
I want the French phrase.
En mode.
That's not correct. Ian?
Selon la tradition.
À la mode.
Sounds good though, Ian.
Okay. For John, until we meet again.
Oh,
Until we meet again.
au retour.
No, that's not correct. Timo?
À bientôt.
Au revoir. Angela? One who lives it up. No response? Peter? Bon vivant. And for Winston, the finishing touch. Claude? Coup de grâce. Okay, and we'll start over with Ian. Between ourselves or confidentially.
Entre nous.
That's correct. Timo, a slip in social behavior.
Un faux pas.
That's correct. Peter, a purpose or reason for existence.
Raison d'être.
That's correct. And Claude, a private conversation. No? Winston? Tete-a-tete. 30-point open question on London. On the grounds of which London park would I find Queen Mary's...
Hyde Park.
That's not correct. I'll finish the question for the other team. Would I find Queen Mary's Gardens and the London Zoo? Regent's Park. Westminster Abbey was consecrated in the year 1065. Who was the king who had it built? John?
Harold II.
That's not correct. Nepean? Edward the Confessor. In which famous London square would I find John?
Piccadilly.
That's not correct. I'll finish the question for
Trafalgar.
That's
Yep.
correct. Nelson's Column, National Gallery, and Canada House. 40-point snap break to end the round. What was the nationality of the writer Dylan Thomas? Ian?
Welsh.
That's correct. Who is the Premier of Newfoundland? John?
Peckford.
That's not correct. Timo?
Clyde Wells.
That's correct. What U.S. author coined the term the Jazz Age for the night? Peter?
F. Scott Fitzgerald.
That's correct. What is 11 squared? Ian?
121.
That's correct. We'll have a minute break.
Close game. And the score?
Okay, very close game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Should we start?
Yeah, Quizmaster always read the score at the end of the break.
Okay,
so
score 100 for Lisgar, 110 for Nepean. Okay. 40-point snap start to round 2. Who composed Clair de Lune? Peter?
Mozart.
That's not correct. Debussy. How many republics are combined in the Union of Soviet Socialist... Timo?
7.
That's not correct. Lisgar?
17.
That's not correct. 15. In 1860, the state voted to secede from the United States, the first southern state to do so.
South Carolina.
That's correct. What is the name of the spiral-shaped organ in the ear?
Timpani.
That's not correct. Lisgar?
In the ear, you said?
In the ear. The,
Oral canal.
no, cochlea. A who am I question. This question is worth 40 points if you guess the answer on the first clue, and 10 points less with each succeeding clue until either team answers the question correctly. Born in 1752, my weaving loom helped spark a technological revolution in the textile industry. The modern automatic loom owes much to my own. Who am I? John?
Cartwright.
That's not correct. Nepean? Okay. In 1801, I was summoned by Napoleon to demonstrate my machine. There was great hostility toward myself.
Guillotine?
No, that's not correct. I'll finish this clue for Nepean. There was great hostility toward myself and my machine among weavers who feared a loss of jobs. Who am I? Okay, next clue. What made my machine revolutionary was the utilization of punch cards to control the weaving and make patterns. My punch card principle became a primary means of entering data and programs into the first modern computers. Who am I? John?
Pascal.
No. Nepean? Despite these innovations, I am perhaps most widely known for the star-like patterns created on my loom to which I give my name. Who am I? I am Joseph Marie Jacquard. Okay, I've obviously escaped computer science grade 10. Okay. Which is probably no great loss. 30-point open question on philosophy. Who proclaimed that God is dead? John?
Nietzsche.
That's correct. What, according to Plato, was the only person fit to rule a nation? Ian?
The philosopher. The philosopher king.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
should I have cut him off when he...
It's hard because it's a two-edged answer, but philosopher.
Okay.
Yeah.
What philosopher, generally regarded as the founder of existentialism, wrote such works as Either or, Ian?
Sartre?
That's not correct. I'll finish the question. And Fear and Trembling. Nepean? Soren Kierkegaard. I'm sorry, Timo?
Aristotle.
No, Soren Kierkegaard. Okay, 30-point open question on geography. What is the name of the peninsula found between Israel... Winston?
Okay.
I'll finish the
Keep
question
going.
between Israel and the Suez Canal. John?
Sinai.
That's correct. I'm sorry, did anybody from Nepean buzz in on that?
No, it's just one of those.
Okay, that's a glitch. In what province would I find Sault Ste. Marie? John?
Ontario.
That's correct. If I were traveling on a train called the Iron Rooster, what country would... Ian?
China.
That's correct. Okay. 40-point open question on Canadiana. What period of hostilities between Britain and France and North America lasted from 7... John?
7 years war.
That's correct. In what year was the trial of Louis Riel? Ian?
1885.
That's right. In what city did the only general strike occur in Canadian history? John?
Winnipeg.
That's correct. Which class of coastal escort ship typified the Royal Canadian Navy in the Battle of the Atlantic? John?
Convoys.
That's not correct. Nepean?
Reset.
The Corvette. 40-point open question on music. Given the single record or record album of the past, identify the following individuals or groups. New Year's Day. Ian?
U2.
That's correct. Hotel California. Ian?
The Eagles.
That's correct. Sports.
Hula's in the news.
That's correct. Color by numbers. Ian?
Culture Club.
That's correct.
It's a good thing you didn't know.
40-point open question on people. Identify the following noted world scientists of the past. Which German physicist originated and developed the quantum theory? John?
Planck.
That's correct. Which French chemist investigated the behavior...
Lavoisier.
That's not correct. I'll finish the question for Nepean. Investigated the behavior of gases and discovered the law of combining volumes. No? Joseph Gillisack. Which British astronomer discovered the planet Uranus? Ian?
Halley.
That's not correct. Lisgar? Herschel. Which American physicist invented the cyclotron? John?
Fermi.
That's not correct. Nepean? Ernest O. Lawrence. Okay, a 30-point open question on vocabulary. If the science teacher is something of a martinet, is he easygoing, jovial, or strict? Peter?
Strict.
That's correct. If you sign a defeasible contract, what does it mean? How does it differ from most other contracts? John?
You can break it.
I would accept that, wouldn't you,
Yeah.
Roger? Okay. What exactly is a peccadillo? John?
Personal characteristic or quirk.
Yeah.
I buy that,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. That's the sense in which it's normally used.
Yeah, it
rather
is,
than the
yeah,
sense
yeah.
that the answer is given here.
Exactly.
Okay, a 40-point snap break to end the round. What Latin term describes an irrelevant or illogical comment? Ian?
Non sequitur.
That's right. What were the TV names of the female stars of The Honeymooners? Ian?
Alice Cramden and Trixie Norton.
That's right. Canadians Dr. James Hillier and Albert Prebys were responsible for which scientific invention? The electron microscope. What is the monetary unit of Sweden? John?
Kroner.
Could you say that again, please?
No.
Krone.
No.
No.
Krona is what's given here.
Okay. Yeah, I know.
40-point snap start to round 3. In ancient Greece, what purpose did the agora serve? Ian?
Is it with a meeting place for public speaking?
Yeah.
Okay. Which artist painted Birds of America? Angela?
Ottawa?
That's correct. Name the Canadian province in which the following group of towns are located. Bancroft, Trout Creek. Ian?
Ontario?
That's correct. Himsdale. What is the chief river of Argentina? John? No. Nepean? The Parana. 40-point team question. In this two-part team question, whichever team is first to answer correctly the 10-point scramble question in part 1 is then eligible for the remaining 10-point questions in part 2. Part 1, scramble for 10. The city of Caracas is the capital. Ian?
Venezuela.
That's correct. Okay, the remaining questions are for Nepean. The remaining questions deal with Venezuela. Name the longest river of Venezuela. Any response? The Orinoco. After which European city is Venezuela named?
Venice.
That's right. Who do Venezuelans call their liberator?
Simon Bolivar.
That's correct. 40-point open question on anatomy. To what organ in the body is the pineal gland attached? Ian?
The liver.
That's not correct. Nepean? Ian?
The brain.
That's correct. In some lower vertebrates, the pineal gland serves as a sense organ. What does it sense? John?
Smell.
That's not correct. Nepean? Ian?
Sight.
Vision.
Yep.
I go for that, yeah. Light. And what cells are enclosed in myelin sheaths? John?
Muscle. Cells.
No. No.
Reset.
Nepean? Nerve cells. What artery supplies the kidneys with blood? Winston? That's correct. 30-point open question on money. All of these questions are unrelated, except for the fact that dollars are a part of either the question or the answer. What wealthy comic strip character owns a dog? Winston?
Richie Rich.
That's correct. Named Dollar. You're playing Monopoly, and the throw of the dice lands you on boardwalk with a... Ian?
$1,000.
That's not correct. I'll finish the question. With a hotel on it, what rent must you pay? Ian?
2,000.
Oh, that's correct. What is the value of the Canadian bill that features a portrait of William Lyon Mackenzie King? Ian?
50.
That's correct. 30-point open question on literature.
Reset.
Which horror fiction novelist wrote Carrie? Ian?
Stephen King.
That's right. Who was the actor who built the Elizabethan Playhouse, the Globe Theatre? Ian?
Bacon.
That's not correct. In London.
Shakespeare.
That's not correct. Richard Burbage. Who is the author of The End of the World News? Anthony Burgess. 160-point snap out to end the game. What does the International Development Research Center do? Ian?
Okay.
Supports scientific research in developing countries. Which strait separates Greenland and Iceland? John?
Cabot.
That's not correct. Nepean? Denmark Strait. Who led the rebellion for responsible government in Lower Canada in 1837? Ian?
William Lyon Mackenzie.
That's not correct. Angela?
Papillon.
That's correct. Who painted the austere-looking
It's okay.
couple in the painting entitled...
Keep going.
Grant Wood.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I cannot tell what's a real...
Yeah, it's
person,
okay.
which is
It's
not.
okay, Mr. Marshall.
I looked up and there are 3 lights on, and it's not a glitch. Okay. What accord did the House of Commons accept by a vote of 242 to 16? John?
Beach Lake.
That's correct. What Northwest Territories community is considered the birthplace of modern Inuit art? John?
Tuktoyaktuk.
That's not correct. Nepean?
Oh, you were just guessing.
Cape Dorset. What was the Roman name for Spain? Angela?
Spain.
That's not correct. Ian?
Iberia.
That's right. Who was General Secretary of the Russian Communist Party immediately before Mikhail Gorbachev? John?
Chernenko.
That's correct. What is the unit of measurement called a hogshead measure? John?
Volume.
That's correct. Who was the first signer of the U.S. Declaration of Ian?
John Hancock.
That's right. In meteorology, what is the THI? Ian?
Thermal heat index.
No. Ian?
Total heat index.
No, temperature humidity index. June 24th is an annual holiday in which province? Ian?
Quebec.
That's right. George Blanda is associated with which? Claude?
Football.
That's correct. Who wrote the lyrics to the Battle Hymn of the Republic? Ian?
Francis Scott Key.
That's not correct. Lisgar? Julia Ward Howe. Name the first baseball and football stadium with a roof. Peter?
The Houston Astrodome.
That's correct. Which nation claims sovereignty over the Sakhalin Islands? John?
Japan.
That's not correct. Nepean?
The Soviet Union.
That's correct. Who made a hit of the song Peggy Sue? Ian?
Buddy Holland.
That's right. And the final score is 350 to 300 for Lisgar.
Yeah. Okay. John's got a question.
Sakhalin Island one.
Yeah.
Soviet Union owns it, but Japan is claiming sovereignty.
Oh.
Shouldn't that be the... But they both claim sovereignty. But
Yeah. Okay.
Soviet Union occupies it, but Japan's claiming sovereignty. But still,
Oh, I see. Which nation claims sovereignty?
it's
really just
I
semantics.
see. Yeah, but,
because after World War II, the
Yeah.
Soviets decided they'd invade and get a
Okay.
share of spoils.
yeah, I think you're right there. But, which
It actually
nation
belongs to Soviet
claims?
Union. They both claim it.
Yeah, they both claim it, so I see your point.
Just get rid of the question.
Yeah, it's just a bad question. So whoever, and Mrs. Norton, could you send a list of all the wrong questions if you have time in the summer? That's going to be another wrong question. You're right, John. We'll have to go with the USSR as the right answer because if we define claim as demand as a right, which is the dictionary definition, I think the USSR right now has it, but you're right, that Japan is also claiming. Yeah, right, I know. Bad question.
Congratulations.
Okay, thanks a lot. Good game, though. But John, that would have made 20 points difference, you see, if you had got the points and the Nepean didn't.